All right, here we go. Welcome to, I don't know what this is. I guess this is the first of many videos that I'll be posting about this little thing I'm doing. So I'm going to fire up some tables while actually before I fire up the tables, I just want to document this. I'm sitting here with a bankroll of $51.86. And I'm going to tell the story of how or why that matters in this context while I fire up the tables. So what I'm going to play today is 2 cent, 5 cent, no limit hold'em. And we're going to do it short-handed. So I'm just going to change the filters here. There we go. That's better. And I do not want to play with ante. So we're going to do this, and they're already full. Okay, so we got one table. I'm going to 4-table this session. So we got 3 and 4 tables. There we go. Okay, so what's the story behind that bankroll? So I've been playing online poker on Pokerstars since probably somewhere around 2008, 2007. And I did actually quite well back in 2012 and 2013. And after that, I didn't play much. Wow, look at that. Look, what a start. What a start to a, I don't know, video recording or a session or whatever. Okay, back to the story. And yeah, after 2014, I didn't play much really. And then COVID happened 3 years ago, and a bunch of friends of mine wanted to play online poker together as we sat at home bored and couldn't do anything. So we were able to deposit some money. And here's the thing. We were able to deposit some money on Pokerstars. I should mention that we live in Norway. I'm located in Oslo, Norway. And here in Norway, at the moment, you cannot deposit money on online gambling sites using a Visa card or anything like that. So you have to buy these coupons like NeoSurf or AstroPay or whatever, what all of these things are called. Oh, and he folded. And so we were able to buy these coupons. I forgot if we bought them online or if we bought them physically. And we were able to deposit, for my case, I deposited a few $100s or something like that, just to play for fun with the boys. And yeah, and then, I guess we did that for a week or something. And then there wasn't more than that. And then we didn't play anymore. So that was 3 years ago. And a couple of weeks ago, I randomly opened the Pokerstars client, and I noticed I had about $2 left from that time when I played during COVID with my friends. And I had about literally I think I had $2.40, something like that, and left, and $2 or $3 in tournament money. And so I played some of the smaller stakes because I wanted to build the bankroll. And here's the thing. So back then, we were able to buy these coupons, and I'm just going to check this down. So back then we were able to buy these coupons to deposit money. And it turns out you can't do that anymore. So now, right now, there's no way of depositing or withdrawing, for that matter, any funds to Pokerstars if you're located in Norway. And so I wanted to challenge myself and see if I could build a bankroll out of those, what in total $4 or something that I had. And miraculously, I've been able to build now a bankroll, as you saw, of around $50, playing. Up until now, I've played the 1 cent, 2 cent, like literally the lowest games you can play on the client. And I played short-handed, no limit hold'em, 1 cent, 2 cent. I've also played a few like micro tournaments, like $1 and $2 tournaments, but I haven't really cashed any meaningful amounts in those. So most of the money, if not, I think actually all of the money that I've gained since I started playing a few weeks ago have been on the 1 cent, 2 cent tables. And so the challenge now is obviously to grow this bankroll up to $10,000. I've set a goal of building it to $10,000. This is an arbitrary number, and it's not, well, it's a good goal to have, but what I really want to do is I'm just going to fold this. What I really want to do is get back to the live tournaments, to play the European Poker Tour, the EPT tournaments that you can qualify to through Pokerstars, through playing online qualifiers. So I guess if you win, like if you qualify for an EPT, I guess that's somewhere around $10,000 anyway. So, but that's my goal of qualifying for one of those again. So yeah, and the amount is going to be the same. And so the way I'm going to do that, I have set quite an aggressive strategy for this. So what I'm going to do, so what you saw, or what you're seeing right now, is me playing the 2 cent, 5 cent tables with a $50 bankroll. So that's 10 buy-ins. And that's going to be my strategy to play. I'm going to move up in stakes whenever I reach 10 buy-ins of the next level. So I've been playing 1 cent, 2 cent, up until now, reaching a bankroll of $50. And I guess the next level is, I'm not even sure what the next level is. So we're going to check that. I'm going to have to play here a little bit. I'm going to check what the next level is. Yeah, this is, I fucking hate this. Oh, what the fuck. Yeah, I'm just going to fold it. Yeah, was going to check the thing. A little bit of action now, so we're going to... Yeah. Okay. Let's see if he wants to move, and he does. Thank you very much. Yeah, and this is new to me, this cash out resume hand thing. I always press resume hand. I haven't really fully grasped the concept of the cash out thing yet, so I'm just playing it safe and clicking resume hand every time. Next level, we're going to check the next level. So next level after 2 cent, 5 cent is, yeah, I guess 5 cent, 10 cents. So yeah, we're going to need to win 10 more buy-ins to move up. And that's the strategy. And if I lose, I guess in this case right now, it would be 6 buy-ins. And my bankroll is reduced down to $20 again. I'm going to move down to 1 cent, 2 cent. And he's probably going to call. No, he's not. I guess he had nothing. Yeah, so that's a pretty simple strategy, isn't it? I'm going to try to win 10 buy-ins here and move up. Or if I lose 6 buy-ins, I'm going to move down again. And that's my strategy. So we'll see how that goes. Yeah. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I guess we can squeeze. Yeah, I did that, so I'm actually a favorite here, and we're still going to resume our hand. See if we get anywhere. And we did not, even though we were a favorite. But I won here, I think. He called, didn't he? Yeah, jacks. Ooh, nice. Okay. Okay, so right. Okay, so yeah, so that's the strategy. I have, yeah, I'm not sure if checking. Okay, so he checks. Fine. No Limit Hold'em, at least playing cash games, was not my game. I actually used to play, for cash games, I used to play Fixed Limit Hold'em. God damn it. Oh, I played this a little bit fast. I probably shouldn't have. And I missed the tens. I wasn't fast enough there. The play is faster than I used to, than it used to be. So where was I? Where was I in my storytelling? Yeah, I used to play Fixed Limit Hold'em, at least for cash games. And So no limit hold'em is not my expertise, except for tournaments, which obviously I only play no limit hold'em tournaments. But at these levels, like literally the lowest levels, the lowest stakes, I should have an edge regardless. So I've played these 1 cent, 2 cent games, and what I've noticed is that, yeah, the players are simply so bad that you don't really need to think that much, which is, yeah, I know this sounds stupid, but it's actually something I like. When I play poker, I play to win money, and I can't say I enjoy the intellectual challenge that much. I would rather just play on autopilot. Yeah, I'm gonna do this. And so that's basically what I've been doing. I've been playing quite I've been playing quite on autopilot. So I've basically so what does that mean, playing on autopilot? Basically means I have a quite strict pre-flop game. I don't deviate much from that, depending on the players. So if you're watching this, I guess you'll get to know my pre-flop sort of strategy. And I've played quite straightforward. Nothing fancy, and that has turned out to be a winning strategy at these levels, so I'm just going to keep doing that. And then we'll see. So this is my first session on 2 cent, 5 cent. And so I can't say yet if I can't say if the level here is much different than 1 cent, 2 cent quite yet. He checked, right? So quite yet. Yeah, and I'm gonna try to get something out of his ace queen or ace king there. Ace queen or ace king, that's what I'm guessing here, which he folds correctly. Yeah, but so far for the first, how long have I played now? About 15 minutes. I can't tell a difference quite yet, so we'll see. Yeah, so that's the story, and what I'll do, I'll try to record as many of the sessions that I play. I'll show my bankroll at the beginning of each session. So if I played in between recording the sessions, I'll explain what the updated bankroll came from. But you can be 100% certain that I will not deposit any money on my account, because I can't. I wish I could, but I can't. So all the money that I make during this little project, I guess we can call it, will come from gameplay, pretty much. Raise or call? I am going to raise. And I will call a push. And I will call a push. So that's another thing I've noticed, that at these, or I'm not sure if that's normal at any of the no limit hold'em tables, but there's a lot of players that buy in for a lot less than the maximum buy-in. So you'll see players here with, 50%, like 50% of the max buy-in, etc. Yeah, here's quite full. Yeah, we'll see. Okay, bet or not. I'm just going to play this one passively and check. I could raise here, although that looks super suspicious. I'm just going to try it. Let's try to raise and see. And yeah, and I'm not sure. I've never quite understood if I should raise or... Damn, I'm getting quite lucky. So we're gonna overbet the pot here. Something like this. No, he folds. Yeah, and this I'll fold. Ace 10. I guess I can't play. I don't know how to play Ace 10 from that position. Yeah, so also I'll see how long I can record this session for. I am playing on a terrible computer. So what I'm doing actually right now, I'm obviously recording, making a screen recording on my computer, but for the audio, I'm actually recording this audio on my phone on a separate device. And I've also attached my Rode mic to my microphone. And so we're gonna see. Yeah, I'm just gonna call this. I'm forgetting what I'm doing here. I'm checking this. And so we'll see, and because the Rode mics are not charging, they're like separate. They're not, they're, we'll see how long the battery lasts. And I guess I'll play for as long as the battery on my Rode mic lasts. So we'll see how long that is. Probably at least an hour and a half maybe. And yeah, I should mention my Twitter account. I also opened a Twitter account for this little project. And my Twitter handle is, I forgot the handle. God damn it. I found it. It's actually, my Twitter handle for this project is actually my screen name. It's just @Kongen AVU. That's my Twitter handle. That's where you'll find me. So I'll make updates there as well. I'm probably going to post this video on there too. Again, do you raise this, or do you call, or do you fold? I'm going to fold it for now. Yes, so my prime years of poker were, as I said, like a decade ago. And I used to play on Pokerstars. At that time, of course, you had Full Tilt, you had Party Poker. I mostly played on Pokerstars, and I was a supernova back when they had that reward system. And now they use these chests. I must say I liked the old reward system better. I don't know. I'm old school, I guess, that way. I was a supernova, and I enjoyed the rewards that gave me. I guess that was something like 30% rake back or something, which helped me because I used to play, like I said, fixed limit hold'em, and you raked a lot playing fixed limit. So that rake back was actually quite nice. And I played no limit hold'em tournaments, and I did quite well. I had a really, really, really good run in starting September 2012. And for, at least 3 months there, I made a lot of money. I might tell that story. There was I say September because that was the W Coup. Back then. Okay, look at that. So, let's see about that. I'm going to resume my hand as always and cross my fingers. See what happens. No 9, 10, or jack, please. Or 8. Okay. Nice! Nice. So what did I say? I went on a good run. I'm going to see if I can share, I guess, those results. I guess there are sites where you can see the tournament results, even from back then. I haven't checked. I think there was a site called Official Poker Listings or Official Poker Rankings or something like that, where I could see my results. I'm not sure if they exist anymore. And so I went on a really good run where I placed second in the World Championship of Online Poker back in 2012. And shortly after that, I qualified for the PCA, PCA, that's the Pokerstars Caribbean Adventure, which at that time so that was in January 2013. And that was a special year for the PCA because it was their 10-year anniversary. And so I guess they did, they had an amazing players party there. I remember that still. But the whole experience of that was great. So I qualified for that. Actually, I qualified, I think, 4 times for that tournament. And obviously for the first one, like the first time you qualify, you qualify for the package. buying to the tournament and travel money and the hotel and the whole shebang. And if you play a qualifier again, even though you've already qualified, you, instead of winning the package or another package, you win tournament money. And so I remember that package was worth $16,000, and I qualified 4 times in total, 4 or 5 times even in total. So yeah, I went on like an insane run at that time. So yeah, in 2013 I qualified for the PCA. I qualified for the EPT tournament in London. I qualified for the EPT tournament in Monaco. In Monte Carlo, I qualified for the one EPT in Berlin, and I qualified for the one in Barcelona. I think it was only one EPT tournament that year that I did not qualify for. So, and yeah, 2013, that was a great year. Probably the best year of my life. And so, hence, I guess, this little project. Can we get back on the EPT tour? Starting with a couple of bucks on your Pokerstars account in a time when it's impossible, maybe even illegal, to deposit money on your Pokerstars account. Imagine that, the world we live in. Imagine that. So yeah, we'll see if it would be quite a cool story if that happens. And so that's why I'm documenting it. Can I get money from him betting here? I do not think so. I can't think of a hand that he will call with that is worse than mine. Yeah. So far, so good, though. I think we've already made. For how long have we been playing? We've been playing for. Let me check. About half an hour. About half an hour, and I think we've made some money here already. And I think I've been on a good run here. I made fucking nuts against this guy, not straight. And he had a set and it held up. Yeah, this is like, I like to cold call these 3 bets with suited connectors, but I like lower suited connectors. You know, it's like, what is this? Okay, for fun, we'll just call. We're on a run here. Okay, this I will not call. My bet, he has jacks. Jacks or... He has jacks. Jacks. You have jacks. Okay. Oh, I guess you can't. Okay. I wanted to chat. Guess you can't chat. You can't chat while you're all in. Okay. Jacks. You had jacks. Right? Or maybe queens. Maybe even queens. Where was I? Yeah, I'm going to check. Actually, I'm going to bet. Actually, I should have checked. I should have checked. Let's see bet this one. I think he has a queen, or he has a million of these other draws that are in there. So I'm going to check now, and then we're going to see if we call a bet. There are so many draws in there, and this guy just calls, and yeah. I can't. Damn, streaming or recording and commenting on my play sort of slows me down a little bit. Yeah. Yeah, he has the 10 or the king for sure. I'm not going to bluff him. Here's the thing with these or at these stakes, I tend not to bluff much. I don't bluff much. I rarely bluff. So if you play against me on these tables, I'm going to give you a tip right now, and that is that I don't bluff much. And the reason I don't bluff much at these stakes or levels, whatever we're going to call it, is that I simply don't have to. I'm going to make money regardless, because these players are going to pay me off when I do have something. So I don't need. I'm not sure. I forgot here. I forgot the pre-flop action. God damn it. I forgot the pre-flop action. Should I bet here? I'm going to check. Right, and I'm going to just check call. I'm going to check again, see if he can bluff it. I do have the lower straight, and it's a big bet, and I'm folding that one, actually. I'm going to check again, see. Okay, so let's bet now. Value bet. And he folds. Okay, forgot. So was it? Forgot what happened there. Yeah. So that's what's going on. Yeah. Then there's this leaderboard thing, which is also a new thing, or I'm not even sure if it's a new thing. But it's a new thing to me, which is a nice little feature, I guess. I've made $1 or $2 on the leaderboard thing. So here's a hand I'll fold, because, yeah, I'm usually up against a better kicker on those, so I'm gonna fold. And I think I'm gonna fold here too. And here I'm gonna raise. And I'm not sure if this is the correct move. Cold calling with these pairs out of position. Yeah, fuck, I'm not going to bluff. Like I said, I'm not going to bluff, even though, and here I have to call, obviously. I could raise also, but I'm just going to call. And I'll probably fold if he bets a lot on the turn. I might change my mind though, but, and here I'll just call, and he checks. Okay, so let's do something like this. Let's see if he calls with ace king. Call with ace king. Okay, it doesn't. Yeah, I'm just gonna check. Ooh, okay. Let's have a quick check here with the battery. How are we doing on the battery? Yeah, still got a lot of battery in the mic, so I guess we can keep playing. Oh yeah, where was I? Oh, yeah, these leaderboards thing. Yeah, made a couple of bucks on the leaderboard thing. I've noticed that I'm averaging around like 3,800 points. Every 200 hands. Another great draw. Look at this beautiful draw. A draw I'd put a lot of money in. Yeah, folding that one. Should I raise? Just for the fun of it, I'll raise it. This is a semi-bluff, as they call it. It's called a semi-bluff. I'm not sure, actually, if you calculate, depends on the level you're playing at. I could be better off in that situation up here on the top left there, calling, because even though I win that hand and I win that pot, because the players at this level tend to pay you off when you do actually make your hand, it might be better off just calling. Yeah, this is probably a fold. You might be better off just calling, making your hand, and making them pay you off rather than semi-bluffing it. I'm not sure. I do not do public math. So I don't know. Okay, let's do that. And what to do here? Check raise. Oh, I'm just gonna bet. Damn, he folded. Okay. Right, and here I might be up against. The problem here is if he has an ace, the only ace I beat is what? Ace deuce and ace six. It's the only ace I beat. And so I am calling for the flush here, which I do not get. And so, wow, I won that hand. What did he have? I do not understand. Okay, so it was a pure bluff. Pure bluff. Okay. Thank you very much, sir. Thank you very much. Yeah, here's another thing I'm seeing at these levels. You have these people that are, they limp in like this guy did, and they fold to a raise. Which I think is a little bit weird. And so, yeah, here's a hand I like to play, even though it's been raised and re-raised. And that this guy's folding. Okay, so check or bet. Let's do this and hope he calls with ace queen. Or, I don't know. Yeah. Here is another, so here's a spot. Small pot, I could bluff. Not gonna do it. Not gonna bluff. No, let's see. Okay, right. Yeah, limping in with ace-2 suited. And that's maybe a raise, I don't know. I'm not good at poker, so I have no idea. I would have raised had it been fixed limit. I just like to, I'm a player who I like to make it, I like to play in such a way that I can make easy decisions. I don't like to make hard decisions. At least not when I'm playing poker. And I'm going to bet, and I'm going to fold to a raise. Right here. And heads up, this is a hand I could push with. I'm not sure. I don't even know. I am not great at this. I am not so great at no limit hold'em. But I am, on average, better than these players right here. I do know that. Or actually, I do not know that. I'm assuming I am. I'm assuming I'm better than them. I've run out of things to say. Maybe I should just be quiet for a little while and just play. All right, let's find a new table. Let's find a new table. This one. Yeah. So if you're watching this and you've watched this far, I'd love for you to give me some feedback on either how I'm playing or anything regarding this recording. Is my voice soothing? I hope so. Are my stories good? Is this challenge interesting at all? I hope it is. So in terms of how much I can play, I cannot play that much. I don't have that much time. I have a life. I have a full-time job. I even have a girlfriend. I have a kid that I need to take care of. And so I do not have much time to play poker. But I do have some. I can squeeze in a few hours here and there to keep this challenge alive. And so that's what I'm going to do. That is what I'm going to do. Yeah, I'm getting quite decent hands here. Decent hands. So this would be difficult if he raised here. That would be a difficult decision for me on the top right. I wouldn't know what to do. I know I'm repeating myself here a little bit, but I have, I think, run quite well during this session. We've played for, I guess, less than an hour or whatever. And I am getting quite decent hands, and I'm actually hitting the boards as well. So far this session has gone better than the average session that I have played. I'm not gonna give him any more money here. Bet and I'll fold. The only bet I'll call would be if you bet less than 16 cents. Okay, so this is a hand that I like to 3-bet with in this position right here, in this scenario. Okay. So here, had this been 10 jack suited or 9-10 suited, I would have called. But not with king 10. So on my first attempt here on the leaderboard thing, I got 4,118 points, which I think, so this is above average, at least from my experience, and close to actually cashing on the leaderboard. So we'll check leaderboard. Where am I? With almost 8 hours to go. Yep. 75 cents. If this holds up, it might. Okay, so here's what I'm going to do. We'll play, I'm going to record until, since I don't know, I don't have any stories to tell. I feel like I've nothing more to talk about. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to record this session up until I finish the third attempt here on the leaderboard. So that will be another, I'll play another 216 hands, I guess. And then we'll, we'll stop the recording. I might play for a little bit longer, but yeah, whatever developments in my bankroll in between, I stop recording and I start the next recording session. I'll give updates on that on Twitter, I guess. Or I could simply, of course, just record the whole thing and just shut up. And just record every single hand I play in this challenge. Maybe I should do that. I don't know. I do not know. There are so many things that I do not know. Raise me. Isn't that the worst flop? Yeah, that is the worst flop. Yeah, this is weird. You check, you call a small bet, and then you bet quite a lot. What is that? What is that? Okay, fuck it. Yeah, it's weird. Weird. But it's so weird that I paid you for it. I paid you for being weird. Yeah. I think you're bluffing. I don't usually like to play these hands like this. He could, of course, have the 10. I'm just, he's probably value betting, but again, I'm paying him for being weird. Yeah. I thought he'd continue bet with ace king. That's why. But I was wrong. Okay, so here's what I'm going to do. Since I don't have anything left to say. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to stop the audio recording, but I'm going to keep playing, and I'm going to keep screen recording, and that's it. And then I guess I'll see you on the other side or something like that. I'm going to call this and see here. Okay, yeah. Yeah, so this is why you don't need to be the world's best poker player to make some money at these levels because of hands like the previous one here. Okay, so yeah, stopping the audio recording right now, and I'll see you on the other side. Thank you for watching.